Can you see me okay? All right, boys and girls, I'm going to share something with you that I've learned whilst traveling over Asia for the last couple of months. What I'm going to talk about is how you can actually never fall flat on your face, or you can never go to zero, or the worst case scenario will never actually happen, okay? Now, the reason I'm talking about it is because I've met a lot of entrepreneurs over here in remote sales or in their own education businesses, agency businesses, crypto as well. They're all doing something entrepreneurial outside the norm of the 9 to 5. And in meeting these people, not every single person, but a lot of these people had the same story and the story that I resonate with as well with their entrepreneurship journey. Now, what I've learned is that it is impossible to go to zero, okay? There is no way you can actually fall flat on your face. And when you're in times of, not desperation, but fucking hell. The chair's staying down. But yeah, what I was saying is when you're in times of, I guess, you're fucked almost. You feel like you're fucked. The worst case scenario you're painting in your head never actually ends up happening. It's, for some reason, a common theme that I've noticed in all these people I've spoken with. So for example, I'll give you a couple of stories of the people I met and what exactly happened. So one guy, he pretty much quit his job and booked a flight to Thailand with some savings behind him. Pretty much the second he booked that flight to Thailand, I think it was a couple of days later, a couple of days before his flight, he landed a role in remote sales doing 10K a month as his first ever role, okay? Universe pretty much just rewarded him for making that decision and going all in. Another story. One of the guys that I know booked a flight to Thailand with $1,500 in his bank account, no offer, no sales skills as far as I'm aware, just booked the fucking flight and figured it out with just $1,500 in his account, which financial literacy says, what the fuck are you doing? But he just went all balls to the walls. And because he did that, the universe once again rewarded him and actually gave him an offer on a silver platter, which has now enabled him to make excellent money whilst traveling. Another story, one of my mates who was working on one of the offers I was working on as well, that went really bad. It was doing really well, and then it went really bad. He was in Thailand, Vietnam and stuff, traveling full time, and was pretty much running out of money. He was absolutely fucked, okay? He left the offer I was on because the offer was just dog shit, and he was pretty much moments away from needing to book a flight from Thailand back to Australia before he ran out of money and then ended up on the streets here in Thailand, pretty much fucked. Somehow, some way, the universe just aligned for him again, like all the other guys, and he got an offer for a $2,500 base salary plus closing position, just like that, okay? So worst case scenario, the consequence and the thing he was so fearful of what that was going to happen was he was about to book a flight home, run out of money, he was absolutely fucked, and then all of a sudden, universe took care of him, gave him a $2,500 base salary per month plus closing position, and now he's making good money whilst traveling. Another story for myself, once again, I wasn't in as dire of a situation, but when my offer went to shit, okay, I had a fair bit of money in my bank account, but I still went into a very scarce mindset and way of thinking, and pretty much left the offer I was on. My worst case scenario I was thinking was, fuck, I'm gonna run out of money, I need to go back to Australia. And then within a week, once again, handed to me on a silver platter by someone or something, and I got given an offer pretty much, interviewed for it, landed it, and now I'm making 10K a month as well. So, as you can see, okay, for all of us who went all in, who booked flights overseas with uncertainty, with offer problems, with just all this stuff going on, the worst case scenario and the worst thing we were thinking and our worst fear was, fuck, we're going to run out of money, we're not going to be able to afford a flight home, all this shit could happen, okay? Every single time, the worst case scenario never actually happened. Every single time, we didn't fall flat on our face, and every single time, something, I don't know what it is, but something just rewarded us for taking the risk, going after our goals and going all in. I don't know what it is, I don't have that education to understand it, but it's just a pattern I've noticed amongst all of us. Shit hit the fan, and then things just, for some reason, aligned for us, and we were taken care of, and now we're on a good trajectory. So, I think this is a very, very powerful frame of mind to come from, and something that's helped me is realizing the worst case scenario is never going to happen. I can never go to zero. I can never be completely fucked. If my offer goes to shit, I know things will work out. I've got the sales skills. I have something that's taking care of me and making sure I'm all good. And it's very powerful to operate from that place. And if you're a newbie and a beginner who is scared of taking risk or scared to go all in or scared to book a flight maybe away from home or leave that home, whatever the fuck it is, just know if you go all in, it's impossible to fall flat on your face. If you genuinely go all in, you build the skill sets, you build the network, you build your reputation, and for whatever reason, if you just go all in, the universe will literally take care of you. We'll hand things to you on a silver platter if you need, and we'll actually just give you what you want. So yeah, that's pretty much what I learned whilst traveling and networking with all these people who have gone and done the same thing I've done and tried to build businesses and gone in with crypto and that type of stuff. So if you can adopt this frame of mind, it will allow you to take risks, it will allow you to jump in, go after your goals, and understand the worst case scenario will never actually happen, and you can go after and get everything you actually ever want. Not easily, not quickly, but eventually you will.